So tonight on Celebrity Deathmatch we have a Streamlight TL-3 and a Nitecore P12GT, and there was a request to show how well these two throw, and I'm gonna kind of cut to the chase and say it's really not a fair fight. Yes, the Streamlight has a head that's 1 9/16 versus something in the 7/8 to 15/16 head. But these optics are really just a lot better. It's just no way to describe how much better these optics are. Plus, the Streamlight TL-3 being an incandescent light from, well, I want to say almost 10 years ago at least. There's really no comparison. We've got three targets: 27 meters, 27.5 meters, 30 meters, and 39 meters. And so, let's go take a look. Now, the first thing I have to do is say that the light, oops, darn, the light sensitivity of this camera is really quite poor. That's the first target, which is the wood pile, and then over here you'll see a dead tree. It's the very light-colored tree. That was the, I think, 30 meters, and then there's some there's a shrub there, and above the shrub is another tree slash branch, and that's a 38 meters. So you should be able to see that wood pile fairly well, but if I switch over to the Streamlight, it's obviously very yellow. Hopefully that shows up, but to my eye the difference in intensity is quite considerable. Then over here there is the very light colored dead tree in the center. Hopefully that shows up, and then that tree there. With the Streamlight, again, don't know if you can see that at all, and there's that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So I've just taken 10 steps, about 10 yards off. So there's the wood pile again, and the dead tree, and that upper branch. And with the Streamlight, there we have the wood pile, and oh, there it is, the dead tree and the branch. In terms of how much light you get, there's just really no comparison. And then I think the last thing that really shows the difference between these two, in walking over here to this fence, whoops, the two show quite a good hot spot, but what you see is the pattern on the Streamlight from this distance is quite a bit larger. The overall light has a ring of perhaps 3.5 feet. The P12GT from the same distance has only perhaps a 2 foot. In other words, the light only comes out to here, 2 feet, while from the same distance, okay, the edge of this illuminated area comes all the way out here. So even though you've got a hot spot there in the center, and the reflector on the P12GT is so much smaller, it really tightens up the light much better. The only thing I can really attribute that to is that they've optimized the optics for the new emitter. It's a emitter without a dome at all, and so that probably is much more optimized than the Streamlight. The Streamlight, of course, here we go again. Streamlight versus the P12GT, the Nitecore, and the amount of light you get from the Nitecore just completely drowns it out. For the amount of light that you get from the Streamlight, yeah, it does a great job of throwing, but you know, that's just like no comparison between the 1,000 lumens that you get with the P12GT. So with that, signing off, and thanks for watching.